Welcome back. I'm Adrienne, your expert on all things custom home building and luxury. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend how much fun we have on the Frazier Homes channel. So today we are talking about what the builder's true responsibility is. Now, you all know in times past we have talked about this, but I thought it was only befitting that we talk about it again and go a little deeper. So what is the builder's true responsibility? You guessed it, we need to manage water, okay? We are responsible for making sure that water management does not come and do yucky, bad things to our beautiful structures. If you're going to get a beautiful Frazier home, you want to make sure that it is protected from the elements. So, water doesn't care about your design, okay? We have beautiful designs, but water doesn't care. And so, Frazier Homes, it is our responsibility to make sure that we manage the water in such a way by virtue of getting water away from the house. And so that happens when we are thinking about how we grade. Okay, so you hear me all the time talk about what is your typography? What does the lot look like? Because if you're on a hill, then it's going to shed. If you're on a flat plot of land, we have to build up the lot in a certain way so that water is shedding away from the house. So that is one of the things. We want water to come away from the house. So properly grading, the drainage plan. We have site plans. If your builder is not familiar with site planning and plot planning and understanding how we need to manage our drainage systems, if they don't understand about wastewater management and your storm water, all of these things, that is an indicator that this builder may need to come and visit us on the Frazier Homes channel and learn more about the difference. Okay, so managing water off the structure. Okay, so we were talking about getting away from the home. We always want water to be away from your house. So we are looking for ways to do that. Either it's going to be earth or it's going to be our drainage systems. But when we're talking about getting water away, we're talking about your roof pitch. We want to make sure that it drains properly. We want to make sure that your gutters and your downspouts are doing what they're supposed to do. This is the responsibility and the role of the builder. And we take this very seriously because it doesn't make sense to have something beautiful only for it to be destroyed by water. Okay? We look for moisture barriers. So we have a lot of waterproofing that we do. When you all look at some of our new structures, we will put our newest build down in Triple Crown. You will see a green zip system. That is an additional layer for waterproofing, okay? And then we also will do different wraps. We do different type of foam boards, etc. on the foundation. This is all about waterproofing. We are very, very concerned and very consistent with that. Okay, the next is managing water inside the home, okay? So water is outside, water is trying to intrude and come inside, and sometimes we have water problems inside the home, and that is a result of how we do our plumbing. So we want to make sure that we have the right fall in our plumbing. This can also be how we insulate, and it also can be an HVAC system issue with making sure that we are managing the climate. Do you see how important it is that your builder be fully knowledgeable? Building your house is not just about the sticks and the bricks. It is about understanding all the interworkings. And you want a knowledgeable builder Frazier Homes were led by Andre Frazier, who is a master builder. He understands the very intricate details of all of the systems and how they work. And he does a beautiful job of making sure that all of those systems work well and that you can live in your beautiful home for years to come. Okay, so basically, our true responsibility is to make sure that we are evaluating. Okay, remember we said we plan, do, review. So we want to make sure that we have a bona fide plan by virtue of our drainage, by virtue of our drawings, our specifications, and our scope. And then we review when we have subcontractors on our jobs, when we have plumbers and we have the foundation crew, and we have individuals who are going to directly impact the water element, which is virtually everyone. We are making sure that they are doing it to a level that is Frazier acceptable, okay? Not the minimal standard. We don't believe in the minimal standard. And so Frazier is planning, review, and we make sure and we cover it over and over again. And so that is the building experience. That is the technical part. Obviously, we have many other components, including our communication and how we interact with our subs and vendors, etc. But ultimately, when we are no longer your builder 30 years from now, we don't want you to have water issues. And if your builder is not making sure that water is not an intrusion on your project, it means they don't know the difference.